Hello guys, this is First God, and I am here with another guide. This time I am not doing a skilling guide, though it does involve skilling. I will be teaching you how to make money with very little effort. Well, besides having the skills. We are going to do mining, we are going to do rune crafting, we're going to do hunter, and we're going to do fletching. We may do some combat too. We'll see how that goes. As you can see, my bank has absolutely nothing to value. That is probably the most money out of everything. If you add all this up, it's probably less than that. And yeah, I have a dragon hatchet, but that's it. The first part of my guide will require you to have done Rune Mysteries quest, and that is really all you need, and you need to have a pickaxe. Alright, you start, probably the most common spot is Varrock Bank, the East Bank, and you're going to run south of it. This is probably one of the most known money making. Terrible leveling, but it's really worth it. Alright, you sit here at the rock, and you stay here. Probably takes, well, you can see they're going pretty fast. And if you are free to play, those will not be pure. They will be regular rune essence. So after you get a full inventory, you then run back and bank it all. For this next part, you will need 70 fletching. And this is a really good money maker right now based on the market. I can't control what happens in the future. Prices go up, prices go down. Right now is a good time to get 99 fletching if you're doing U longbows. That's what I did all the way till 99. And it's 75 experience per cut, and you cut them fairly fast. And after you're done chopping them off, you withdraw your bowstring and you string them, and you also get 75 experience, so that's 150 total. And this is a skill that really doesn't require paying 100% attention. You can watch TV or watch a video on YouTube or whatever you want to do. Make a sandwich if you're really fast at making sandwiches. Alright, for this portion of the guide I will be doing rune crafting, and it'll probably be one of the better money makers. I'm not sure yet, I'll have to calculate it at the end. But what you will need is an Amulet of Glory and Pure Essence. You start in Edgeville. Now you are going to run north and into the wilderness. Try to select a world where people aren't PKing, because you don't want to die. And I love lagging in the wilderness. Alright. Where is the wizard? There he is. Okay. No, don't attack me. Alright, now that we are safe, we now find a spot that we can go through. You squeeze through a gap, or if you have a hatchet with you, you can chop down the roots that are around here, or if you have a pickaxe, you can mine them. Now you will run over here past the opening to the west, and there will be a nature rift. You then click on that and you pop up at the altar. You click on it and there you go. You make them. And you teleport back to Edgeville after you're done and bank them. Now, you're really not going to make much money unless you recharge your own glories. So keep that in mind. You will have to put a little bit of extra time into making money off this, but it is definitely worth it in the long run, especially when you make 2 nature runes per essence. the next part of my guide, I am assuming you have absolutely no money whatsoever, but are strong enough to take on an enemy of level 2. For this, you don't even need a weapon. I was at this point not too long ago, maybe a few weeks ago, and you just pick up cowhide. Now for the last part of my guide. This will probably be the most helpful based on today's market. But what you will need is 63 hunter and you need box traps. And starting at 63 you will be able to lay down 4 box traps, and they eventually go up as you level up. But what you do is you set up however many boxes you can, and you basically wait for these little guys to hopefully get trapped inside. And sometimes this can be a pain in the butt. It gets easier the higher hunter level you have, but until then you're just gonna have to make do with it and level it up. Here we go. Alright, and now looking at what we've gained, it seems that making nature runes is probably the worst out of these 5. You'd have to recharge your Amulet of Glory every time just to keep profit, otherwise you would lose it big time. Next would be getting cowhides, though they are more money than pure essence and a little bit less than fletching. It takes a really long time because of banking. And then after that would be rune essence. You mine it fairly fast and the bank is not too far away. Leading off with our second highest moneymaker that we've done would be fletching. You gain 110 profit per bow made, and you saw earlier that they go by pretty fast. And number 1 is definitely hunter, gaining 890 per red chinchampa. And they don't take very long either, and you don't really have to put in an investment to do it, you just have to have the level, so it's really not that big of a deal. Hunter goes by pretty fast. So there you go. I hope this guide was helpful to you. Tell me how I did. Leave a comment below telling me whether you thought it sucked or if you thought it was pretty good. Also, tell me if you would like to see a particular guide or something for me to promote on this game, such as PKing, I don't know, whatever else you want to see. Alright, see you later.